Welcome to Union Tuttle Stadium. We're on the campus of Union High School. Tonight on this Thursday, your fourth game of the week. It's a district showdown between the Red Hawks and the Westmoore Jaguars. Hi everybody, I'm Zig alongside my buddy Rod. We are on the field pregame. We're ready for this one. Westmoore can play a little bit of a spoiler for Union's playoff hopes.
You're exactly right. Union trying to get geared up for the playoff, not overlooking an opponent. Westmoore comes in 0-8, but Zig, they definitely want to play spoiler, and they have some talent to do it.
Let's take a look at some of the talent we'll see on the field tonight. First for the Jaguars, Tom Benson.
Oh, man, this guy's exciting, Zig. Two-way starter on this team. You know, you're going to see him in that receiver, but one of the top defensive backs in the state. Union, he's high on their chart to contain him tonight.
And then on the other side, you could say this guy's a rock.
Hey, like a rock. Mr. Stone, he gets it done for this team, Zig. Had some exciting plays against Broken Arrow. You're going to see him at receiver, returning punts. He's the go-to guy for Union, and they want to get him going early.
All right, kickoff getting ready to come up, but what time is it?
It's hot chocolate time. Hot chocolate weather out here, Zig.
Yes, it is. It's a beautiful night for football. Fourth game of the week coming your way next.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I can immediately see the shades getting brighter and brighter or whiter and whiter.
Order Power Swabs and receive up to 50% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free quick stick pen with your order. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
Game time on Your View, sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. By the Brooks Clinic. The Brooks Clinic offers walk-in appointments with no out-of-pocket cost. Their multi-specialty doctors are the Oklahoma City auto injury experts. Give them a call today, 405-943-0303. And Ortho Central. Don't let an injury make you miss a single play. Call the experts at Ortho Central today. Mike Ziegenhorn, Rod Thompson, and our Your View crew with you. It is a Thursday night showdown. Rod, we are 3 straight Thursday games. Head to the betting window ticket. We can cash in on that.
Yes, you can. Thursday night action.
54 degrees outside. It is a beautiful fall-like Friday night. Really the first, what we would call fall night of the season.
Hey, first hot chocolate weather that we've had. You know, Zig, back in the day, we used to get a lot of hot chocolate weather during football season.
Yes, we
do.
do.
We don't now.
It has changed. All right, they're doing the coin toss. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for the opening kickoff right here on Your View.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free. This is a paid advertisement for legal services. Attention! A popular weed killer has been linked to non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Gardeners, farm workers, landscapers, and anyone heavily exposed to this weed killer may be at risk of developing cancer. If you or a loved one were exposed to weed killer and diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, you may be entitled to compensation.
Call Sokolov Law now at 800-584-7614 for a free legal consultation. 800-584-7614. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
At Union Tuttle Stadium, a beautiful 54 degrees, slight wind, a couple miles an hour out of the north. The flags on the goalpost aren't even moving. That's how light the wind is on this Thursday night. Down on the field before the game, right? It was beautiful out there. Didn't need a coat, but we need a coat now. I brought mine for you in case you needed one again this week. I was thinking about you.
I got the vest ready.
My wife, when I walked out the door, said, make sure you get that coat for Rod. He may need it again.
Well, I'm glad people love me. You know that?
Everybody loves you, Rod. The Westmoore Jaguars coming in 0-8 on the season. Rod, they had an interesting start to their season. Their coach, David White, quit 1 week before the season started. So they handed over the reins to Coleman Ramsey. He'd been there as the offensive coordinator. He was a grad of Westmoore. And I said, Coach, they put you in a tough position. He goes, hey, we got to do what we got to do. Couldn't change a whole lot. We were already, you practiced for 3 weeks. You're already into the season, and here's where we are.
Yeah, and talking to him before the game, that's something that we talked about. And he said just trying to keep guys together, keep them going. And he said, hey, the biggest thing, we come into this game 0-8, but we haven't quit. We continue to play together. He said we have some great young talent. He said we just got to keep building on it. So you always like that attitude of a coach that's, hey, thrust into the driver's seat unexpectedly.
And here's how young they are. One starter on offense is a senior. 3 starters on defense are seniors. Everybody else, junior, sophomore, on down the line. Very young team. Yes, they are 0-8 on the season. They've been competitive in several of their games. And they'd like nothing more than to come here tonight and disrupt what Union has. They're third in the district right now. Union is. They're going to make the playoffs, but are they going to have a home game first round, or are they going to tumble a little bit because they can't beat Westmoore?
Yeah, and I think that when you look at this situation, some may say, well, hey, Westmoore has nothing to play for. Yeah, you're building for the next year. You're building. I mean, what would it say to come in here and get a win at Union to kind of build? And in today's time, you got to keep players. So you want to have something to build on. And on Union side, like you say, you're playing for that home field advantage. They've gotten better, was on a roll until they lost to Broken Arrow, and that game could have been a little different if they would have scored in the red zone. They had 2 stanzas in that red zone where they didn't score, and that was something that really stood out. But this can still be a dangerous team come playoff time.
And we saw Union week 1 of the season when they hosted Stillwater. Stillwater, the cream of the crop in 6A2, came in and put a thumping on them.
Yeah, they did.
But Union has improved when we saw them last week against Broken Arrow. We both commented.
And that's what you want to see. First year coach trying to get adjusted, has done a good job of kind of righting the ship, getting guys to buy in to what he wants to do, Coach Graham, and has done a good job doing it.
We are running a few minutes behind tonight. It was senior night. They had all the football players lined up goal line to goal line. Then they brought the cheerleaders out, the pom squad. They brought them all out for senior night, so good to recognize all those students.
You're right. My man Bryson Brandon had on the mink coat.
Yes, he did.
I thought that was Jamel Holloway.
Pulling a Jamel Holloway on us. People don't know, back in the 80s, sitting on the bench in an OU game, second half, they were up 60-0, I think, on somebody, and he had his mink coat on.
Mink coat on. Cold outside. Oh, Bryson was just missing the hot chocolate, Coach. You'd have been ready.
There you go. You're taking a look at Coleman Ramsey in his first year, former McLeod coach. He was there for 3 seasons. He is a grad of Westmoore. He was the offensive coordinator here, and as I said, after David White had coached 1 year, week before the season started, he pulled out, and they gave the reins to Coleman Ramsey, and he's been kind of scrambling ever since. Rod, how about our Bold Dental keys to the game?
Yeah, you talk about keys to the game, stop the run. That's definitely for Westmoore because, Union is very capable from the running back position. No turnovers. Both coaches are going to tell you we got to protect the football. And, hey, move the chains. Both teams want to establish some kind of tempo on offense. The way you do that is to keep those chain guys moving. They want to move the chains. Our Bold Dental keys to the game.
Your keys to the game brought to you by Bold Dental. Bold Dental in Tulsa offers a wide range of affordable denture options tailored just for you. Give them a call today, 918-922-2653. Call them now or visit bolddental.com. Keep smiling.
Keep smiling.
Union won the toss, so they deferred, so they will kick off. They're in their home gray uniforms tonight. Westmoore, the road white, the red pants. Ready to get this one underway. Redhawks come in under first-year head coach Antonio Graham, 3-5 overall, 3-2 in district play. Lost 4 of their first 5 games, 1-2, then lost at BA last week. They got Westmoore tonight, and they finish up next week at Edmond Memorial. And the opening kickoff is taken by Jaden Diaz. It's across the 20, still on his feet. Finally stacked up by a host of tackles. Let's take a look at the Westmoore offense, and you can see what they got up front on their offensive line. Senior, a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman up front. Skinner, Adams, Shanks, Williams, and Tyler Skinner. Then the wide receivers, Dominic Berry, Tomalik Benson, who we talked about in the open, Norris, Brewer, Torres in the backfield with sophomore quarterback Duke Birchtold. Take a look at Birchtold, and coach said every snap is a positive rep for him in the right direction. Just a sophomore and taking over the reins for the Jaguars. First down, they like to throw a lot, and Birchtold in trouble, and he goes down, sacked by the Union defense.
Yeah, nowhere to go that time. Good pressure right there. Number 11, Alice Kozart.
Let's take a look up front. Forbes, Marzette. You see Kozart, Brackney, Cook, Bright, Williams, and Castellanos. Gaines, Heckard, and Oliver Smith are allowing 31 points a game. Loss of 10 on that first down. Birchtold goes one way, his back goes the other, and nowhere for Torres to go. There's that Red Hawk defense hunting right there. Look who's in the backfield again. Kozart.
There's Kozart. Hey, he's fired up for senior night right there. A little miscommunication. Kozart, he's communicating. Bringing him down.
Westmoore going the wrong direction, not the way they wanted to start offensively.
Kozart 6'3", 200.
Jags spread them out. Going to rush 3. Birchtold scrambling to his right, throws downfield and incomplete, out of bounds. That'll bring up a 4th and punting situation from deep in their own territory.
Yeah, good defensive stands right there by Union.
Offensively, a loss of 14 yards on the first 3 plays from the Jags. Jaden Diaz standing 5 yards deep into his end zone. Stone Turner at the Westmoore 45, and he takes it at about the 47, has some room to run. Gonna have a block in the back as he breaks it down inside the 20. 2 flags come flying in.
And we saw that kind of form in Zig. Get together and a good block in the back. Michael Griffin right there, the referee.
Thank you. I was just looking at his name, Michael Griffin, the referee tonight. So Union will scoot back 10 to the 41. Take another look at it. Right there it was at the tail end of that. 2 flags come flying in, but this is why we highlighted Stone Turner, what he can do for Union, not only at the receiver position, but on special teams.
Yeah, does many different things for this team. He's an exciting player.
Dylan Taylor starting at quarterback again for the Red Hawks. Handed off on first down. TPS scoots outside, has a blocker. He may go the distance. 41-yard touchdown right out of the gate. First play from scrimmage. TPS into the end zone.
TPS, not UPS, but he's delivering, guys.
Yeah.
He is delivering. You've seen him do that a lot. Now he's going to do his dance. Take another look, just coming around that left side. Now watch the move right there. Plants that foot, bounces outside, squares those shoulders, follows his blockers, and pushes his blocker on in. TPS getting it done.
Jackson McCrary down there with him.
Keep it up, I told you.
TPS had a pretty good week last Thursday against Broken Arrow as they moved the ball quite a bit in the first half, got slowed down in the second. Here's the PAT up and good from Gavin Litchfield. 7-0 Red Hawks on top. 9:50 to go in the first.
Take a dash of regular guy.
I'm torn.
And a tablespoon of creativity.
It will make you a star in your home with your friends and family.
Add a splash of effort and a lot of fun.
I love tailgate day. Look how beautiful that is.
And you have a recipe for inspiring meals.
You can pull off things that are pretty good by cheating a little bit. So good, so good. Sam the Cooking Guy. We're here for you, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta watch.
Sam the Cooking Guy, only on Your View.
Antonio Graham, former Union Red Hawk, All-State player. First year here at Union after a 12-1 season a year ago at Owasso. His team 3-5. He was part of a state championship. Coaching-wise on this Union team, and look out, Diaz takes a blow at about the 10-yard line.
Boy, he took a tough hit. He's okay. Take another look. Great camera work, guys, and boom. What a collision right there. That's how the Bass hit my spinner bait right there. Hit it hard. That was Cannon Farquhar.
Second series for the Jags. Luke Birchtold inside tunnel screen. Pass is caught by Anthony Norris, and Union's defense read that one.
Boy, you just see great jerseys everywhere. No room to go. Play developed. Union was all over it defensively.
Picked up 3. Second and 7. So they've run 4 offensive plays and they have negative 11 yards offense. Birchtold again, fakes the handoff, throws. A little high from Diaz, but he caught it. Correction, Dominic Berry with the catch.
Gaines right there with the tackle. And you can see, you know, Coach Goldman, Ramsey doing a good job trying to get his playmakers in space, but Union defense all over it right there.
Gaines committed to play at TU. Berry, one of those sophomore starters, 4 of them on this Westmoore team. Berchtold again going deep right side, a little bit too deep for his receiver, but a flag comes flying in. Like we're probably going to have defensive pass interference. Didn't really need to either.
Yeah, no doubt. Trying to find Stacy Brewer right there.
So first down for the Jags. Smith, the left corner. Called for the penalty. Westmoore picks up the first down, their first of the game. This time the handoff goes to Emilio Torres. Gets close to the 50-yard line, and he said, hey, give me some running room.
Yeah, there we go. Torres right there. Very capable with that running back position. Look at the blocking up front. Great job, number 50. Pick up that first down. Oh, that's what you don't want to have.
Fumble on the ground, and Red Hawks may have come up with it. They do.
That's the one thing, Zig, that Coach Ramsey talked about is putting plays together. Get a little momentum going. He said they had that in the Memorial game. And then you have plays like that, just kind of knock the wind out of you. High snap. The ball was never secured. Right to the hands of Union.
Terrence Evans comes up with it. Evans, a sophomore, the #1 defensive lineman in the class of 2028. Take a look at the Red Hawk offense. 4 juniors and a senior on the O-line. Edison, Vasquez, Duff, Gonzalez, and Johnson. Gonzalez, that lone senior. Tight end is Ringleib. He is out, though, with an injury tonight. McCrary, Thompson, Stone Turner, and TPS. And then the quarterback, Dylan Taylor. They're averaging about 25 points a game. That's your Fidelity Bank starting lineups. We'll get to the defense of Westmoore right after this play. 8:01 to go here in the first. Union scored on their first play from scrimmage. 41-yard run by Tay Perry. Taylor flips it to Stone Turner. He's looking for somewhere to run, cuts back. He's got a first down and then some, and then a flag comes flying in, as we'll tell you about the Westmoore defense. Very young, only 3. Looks like it might be a hold against the Red Hawks. Going against Union. Westmoore defense. There's 3 seniors starting. Shanks, Adams, Williams. Then you got Bean, McKnight, Torres, and Brown. Brewer, Herlong, and Benson and Fanis in the secondary. Your starting lineups brought to you by Oklahoma Fidelity Bank. Built on a culture of compassion and community. Involvement for 4 generations. FidelityBank.com. Give them a visit today.
Big time play right there, Zig. Kelby Brewer. Watch him coming to your screen right here. It shakes off the blockers, and boy, strong hit. That's one thing about this Westmoore team. You're going to see a lot of guys, especially on that offensive and defensive line, going both ways. Something that Coach talked about. You don't see a lot of that in 6A1. Kelby Brewer right there, the junior.
Taylor going to throw. Had a receiver open, just led him a little bit too much.
Jenkins right there. I wish he had that one back. Had a blocker in front of him.
Third down for Union from the 49. Taylor all kinds of time. Looks downfield and has a receiver that got between the defenders. It's going to be L.J. McGee. Touchdown, Red Hawks.
Boy, and that's a nice pass right there by the quarterback. Finding number 26, L.J. McGee. Another look. Nice pass right in that pocket over the two defenders. And he does the rest. Nice move and get into the end zone.
Things broke down. McGee just took off down the sideline.
Plays like that, Zig, where you see coaches talk so much about tackling in space. You got a quick, shifty, offensive player coming at you. It's just kind of one-on-one. Can you make that tackle?
Yeah, the Westmore's extra point is good. Sponsored by No Grip,
Look right here. That's what we talk about in space. You got one-on-one, and look at the move right there. And get to the end zone. L.J. McGee.
First receiving touchdown of the season for McGee. He's got 3 rushing the ball. His first chance to catch a pass and score. Also a senior. Quickly up 14-0.
This Union kickoff is sponsored by OK
Gavin Litchfield tees it up at the 40.
Gavin Litchfield to kick off for Union.
Ball taken just one step into the end zone, so they blow the whistle. That's where Westmoore will start at their own 20-yard line. Cox fast stat tonight, Rod. This team likes to throw it around the field, don't they?
Yes, they do.
They're averaging 37 pass attempts a game, and which can be good if you're completing the passes and marching down and scoring. The problem is they've not got the offense in a position to get enough points on the board.
Yeah, trying to get some points on the board, and they want to throw that football. You're doing a good job defensively right now, just kind of shutting it down.
Those are your Cox Fast Stats, giving football fans the latest stats courtesy of Cox. Learn more at cox.com/internet. First down, they're going to hand it off to Torres. Takes a hit as he crosses the 20-yard line. Torres, 106 yards rushing on the season. So you can see they don't run the ball a lot when your primary back only has 106 yards through the first 8 games. Give it to him again, right up the gut, and he runs into
Tucker Cook right there. We've said his name a lot during the season. Could come right to your screen and make that play.
Cook, also a senior, 3-year player for this Red Hawk team. He just looks like a football player, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he? Like he wants to run into something.
Bergstolz under pressure, dumps it off, and they're going to lose a couple of yards on 3rd down and bring it up 4th and 8.
Jordan Abington right there, coming up and making that play. Take another look. Screen set up right there, and watch, boom, right into your screen, making the tackle.
Mr. Cook again.
Cook, sorry. Cook.
Diaz, nice kick, going to take a Jaguar roll down into deep into Union territory. They're going to mark it down just shy of the 29-yard line, and that's where Union will take over. Last week against Broken Arrow, Rod, this Union offense started out pretty quick, but they only had 7 points. They got down inside the red zone and deep inside the 5-yard line a couple times and just couldn't punch it in.
Yeah, they were having their way. As Coach Graham talked about, getting in that red zone and not scoring those couple of times really impacted the game.
First down carry goes to Tay Perry, and he's still pulling tacklers forward.
Intercept on the play. Brings up 2nd and 3 for Union. Logan Main on stop for Westmoore.
TPS. It seemed like yesterday he was just getting his shot. Now he's finishing up.
7 yards on that first down carry for him. Pass to Stone Turner.
Nice block.
He cuts across the 40. First down for Union. He's taken down.
Getting your guys in space right here. You get into space. Great block. Now he's able to pick up about 5 more yards. It takes a hit right there. Me and you couldn't take that hit, Zig.
No. Not even when I was 18, I couldn't have taken that hit. It's because I only weighed $120 when I was 18.
Times change.
That's a long time ago. This time, Skylar Mormon has come in to quarterback. Mormon started the season flip-flopping series with Dylan Taylor, and then he got injured a few weeks back. Taylor took over, and Taylor's been the primary quarterback the last few weeks.
Yes, he has. That first game kind of had a 2-man system going. Now they've settled in on one.
Mormon moved in from Collinsville, threw for better than 3,000 yards for the Cardinals when he was there. Going to give off to TPS again. Stutter stepping. He's got a first down into Westmoore territory up to the 45.
TPS so shifty. Look right here, watching, bouncing and changing direction, dragging guys with him.
Zane McKnight stop for Westmoore.
Zane McKnight on the stop for the Jags on that last play. Union scored. Snap too quick. Turner was not through and past the center yet.
Is that the play? Motion right there. Didn't let him get right pass, and TPS smartly gets on the football.
Timing off a little bit. Redhawks did score on their first 2 series. This is their 3rd series already here in the first quarter. High snap. Pass goes to the outside. It's complete. There is a flag down. Jordan Abington with the catch. It's about ready calling Tucker Cook. Since they wear the same number, but on different sides of the ball. Another hold against the Redhawks. The last 2 plays, you got a bad snap that hit a receiver in motion, and now a holding penalty, and they're going the wrong direction.
Yeah, and those are plays you want to shore up on as you get closer and closer to playoffs. Every play counts. Can determine a game.
Taylor drops back. Brighton Dewberry, who scored his first touchdown of the year a week ago, makes the catch, but not much running room.
Good job by Westmoore that time. Pursuing the football. Talked about Dewberry. He had some big plays throughout the year. He's a sophomore, and a junior, excuse me.
We got a 3rd and long. Almost 20. They've got to get to the 35-yard line. Play clock goes to 0, but Union calls timeout before it hits the mark that would have cost them 5 yards. See, what are you going to dial up here, Rod, on 3rd and 19?
You know, I'm going to go long. I like to go long.
Go deep?
Yeah, go deep. Shoot for the end zone.
So if you had a 3rd and 19 out at the pond this weekend, you'd be throwing out in the middle of the pond.
Yeah, I'll probably throw a little chatterbait, go deep, and reel it in slow. Slow and steady.
And of course, Halloween tomorrow night, you're going as what? Chief of the BFC?
Yeah, BFC president.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got the gear.
Yep. Know it. Boy, it just seems like the season has just flown by, Zig. Seemed like we were 0 week. What they say as you get older,
big days drag on and the years fly by.
Yep.
And this year's flying by. I can't believe October's over tomorrow.
Yep. Days get longer, years get short.
So out of the timeout with 1:02 to go here in the first. Let's see what Dub Maddox calls up offensively. Or Zach Simmons, rather. And you throw it out to Abington. He's got a 1st down and more. He may go inside the 10-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds.
That's just like going deep, Zig, right there. But a good read by the quarterback right there, doing a good job. Dylan Taylor. Watch his patience back there. Looking down, checks down, looks again. Finds Abington, and boy, we talked about tackling in space. And that one miss right there allows a 1st down and more.
Pop him out at the 11. 45-yard pickup on that 3rd and 19. And they're threatening again. LJ McGee pops it outside, back in. Inside the 5, still on his feet, down to about the 3.
Talk about Westmoore. A year more experience. They make this tackle right here. Watch coming up right here. We always talk about that one guy right there. And now look at the yards he's able to pick up.
May not have to run a play, but it looks like they will to end the first quarter, and touchdown Union.
How about that?
Stone Turner right up the gut.
Like a rock. Stone getting into the end zone. Look right here, direct snap. Boy, great blocking up front. Me and you could have ran through that hole right there, Zig.
That one I could have.
And not sideways.
So Union burns 4:50 on the clock, 10 plays.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
Well, we all missed that one. There was a hold on the call on the play, so Union is going to be marched back 10 yards. We'll take the touchdown off the board. We'll come back, second quarter, right around the corner on the Ford game of the week.
Hey, airline travelers, let's say you have a problem and you need to change or cancel an existing airline reservation. What do? Well, Skywatch is a free service that can help anyone with any airline reservation fix it. Whether you want to cancel it, change your dates, or add passengers, we can help fix your airline reservations so you get exactly what you need. We've updated our computer database and now have access to every airline around the globe. So now you can make one phone call regardless of who booked your airline tickets, and we'll change it, cancel it, and fix it for you. We know the insider secrets to fixing reservations that the airlines don't want you to know about. So if you need to cancel, change, or modify an existing airline reservation, call Skywatch right now. It's a free call, so let us fix it for you.
Call 855-642-8506. That's 855-642-8506. 855-642-8506.
Board game of the week right here on Your View. Week number 9 of the high school football season. And why not? It's October 30th. It's that time of year. Beautiful Thursday night. Westmoore in town to take on the Red Hawks. They're going to run the same play they just scored on, and they get a penalty. So you put a receiver back there, you get a hold, and then false start.
Exactly.
Penalty moves the ball back to 17-yard line. It's still second and goal for the Red Hawks.
Sixth penalty of the game for Union for 60 yards. And they've had that issue a lot of this season, too. Yeah. They've cleaned some things up, but that's one thing they still, Antonio Graham would tell you, we need to clean up.
And I guarantee you he'll clean it up before the playoffs.
Dylan Taylor rolling to his right. Has room. Gets by one defender and then taken out of bounds.
Ball is kept by Dylan Taylor.
Or you like his patience back there at that quarterback position. Take a look at it. Checking down, looking, taking his time. Don't see anything, not going to force anything. Kind of tucks it and goes, breaks a tackler.
Senior Chance Fannis with the tackle. Taylor again. Throws back across the middle of the field. Had a receiver open in the end zone, and it's going to fall incomplete as he was trying to hit Stone Turner.
Yeah, a little on the throne right there.
Turner leads the team in touchdown receptions with 10.
Taking a little good blocking up front. Just kind of undershot him right there.
Ed Litchfield's going to come on and try a field goal. His long on the year is 27. This one would be 32. Kick is up, got plenty of distance, right between the uprights.
Nice.
Union strikes first in the second. Litchfield, 32-yard field goal.
Shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day. We could help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-590-7212 to get started today. That's 800-590-7212. Select Quote. We shop, you save.
11:37 to go in the second. Redhawks on top of Westmoore tonight. It's a Thursday night of high school football. You know, it's good we're playing Thursday because with Halloween tomorrow night, we can go out and get all kinds of candy and get loaded up, right?
That's right.
Get us through to Thanksgiving.
Hey, sugar.
Then turkey and dressing, and then it's on to Christmas.
That's right. Then we'll talk about how we're going to work out and lose all the way.
I've seen that movie somewhere before. Kick goes to Diaz, takes it at about the 5. He's got some running room to the outside. He's across the 20. Flag comes flying in. I've always wondered, and I never played football, but I always wondered if you're chasing some guy who's going to make a tackle and you're behind him and you see you're behind him, why do you even touch him?
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not just talking about, you see it all the time in the pros and the college. It's like, what are you doing?
Just geared to hit somebody.
And hope nobody sees it, right?
Yeah.
Although you're usually in open space and everybody sees it. Including the guys in the stripes. I've always wanted to ask players, why do you do that? What are you thinking when you see a guy's back? You're looking at the number on his back. You can't do anything. Just let him go. Duke Birchtold, 6'2", 180-pound sophomore, thrown for 986 yards, 6 touchdowns on the season. He's going to keep it on first down and just looking for a hole. And Union had all the open spaces blocked.
Yeah, nowhere to go. That time, I mean, it closed quick. Boy, hate for him to go down.
Yeah.
Decent tackle right there, first one to the party, Logan Rowe.
They're going to have to take him out of the game. And, you know, Coach Ramsey said he was developing so well, and he seems every time it gets to a point where you think he's going to take the next step, he's kind of been bit a little bit by the injury bug. Nothing major, but just enough to take him back and set him back a little bit, Rod, and that's tough as a player.
Yeah, that's tough, especially as a young player. You know, getting through that, trying to gain some momentum of your team. Coach believes in you. Be tough. Other side of sports, the mental game.
Well, speaking of that, you've seen some of that from the Oklahoma quarterback who broke his thumb 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And you can just see he's not the same player he was. He wants to be out there, a competitor, and I don't think his thumb's bothering him. It's the whole seeing the field and the mental aspect of everything, and there's a lot to that.
It can snowball on you. I was telling the other day, I say compare it to playing golf. You know, you go out and you hit it straight, then the next day you stand over that ball and you don't know where it's going to go. You know, you be in your head. Hopefully he's okay.
When you talk about how fast the season's moved, next week, week 10, next Friday night, we've got a huge game. Sapulpa and Sand Springs, the 100th edition of that Highway 97 rivalry. And
100th edition.
Unbelievable.
And no matter what the records are in that game, throw them out.
Sand Springs got a huge win at Muskogee last Friday night, so they've taken control of that district. And now Muskogee and Sapulpa are playing tomorrow night. So Sapulpa hoping to win that one and then cause a showdown for the district championship and title next Friday night in Sand Springs.
Pressure on that leg.
So Birchtold will head to the sidelines. He's been their primary quarterback this year. Landon York, a junior, 19 is his primary backup. He's thrown for over 700 yards and 4 touchdowns. This Union defensive front has been a little feisty tonight.
Yes, they have. They've been all over the field. Barry.
Barry going to take the snap. Normally plays wide receiver. He goes down, he gets up slow. You've been laying the lumber to these guys tonight, aren't they?
They are. A little WWE on that one. Take another look. Coming in, Barry's trying to follow his blockers. There's that man again. Boom.
It's a wrestling move.
Yes, it is.
Pick him up, throw him down.
Jake the Snake Roberts, DDT.
So Barry's a sophomore. Hasn't had much run at quarterback this season. 3rd and 11, he's going to throw. Steps back and throws it up and almost caught. It would have been a first down. Anthony Norris mistimed his jump a little bit.
Yes, he did. He wish he had that one back. Great thrown football right here. Look at him. Throw it up. Nice soft ball dropping down, and boy, just through his hands right there.
Norris is a junior with 26 receptions for 400 yards and a couple of TDs. Jaden Diaz, another sophomore. Coach said we're very young, and they are. A lot of juniors and sophomores out there on this Westmoore football team. Low punt taken by Stone Turner just inside the 40. Eludes one tackle and skips back to the left. Nowhere for him to go as 4 white jerseys surround him, but Union's going to have good starting field position.
Yeah, good coverage right there by Westmoore. Stone can be elusive.
Willie Johnson on the stop for Westmoore.
First and 10 from the 32, 9:52 to go before the half. Dylan Taylor still back out there at quarterback, throws to the right to Turner. Has some running room, cuts back, got a first down inside the 20 into the red zone.
Good play.
And another flag comes flying in. They're going to call a hold on that outside.
Yeah, number 5 right there may have.
Back them up 10 instead of a first down. They march back to the 41.
See where it.
Hey, this is how big time we are, Rod. Talking to the officials before the game. Remember the game last week? The fumble that hit the pylon?
Yes.
We said, hey, it should have been a touchback, and then the officials ruled no. The tip of the ball hit the out-of-bounds line, so that's why they marked it at the 2. The officials used that in a teaching moment in a Zoom call this week. Showed the video of it, and they may show video of this.
Yeah.
LJ McGee with a run, and another flag back at the 40-yard line.
Boy, laundry everywhere. Usually holding if it's.
Another hold. Is that their 8th penalty for 80 yards? Antonio Graham said that ball was run straight up the middle. How does a guy on the sideline call a hold? But my point is, we learn a lot from the officials we talked to before the games, and I always ask them, hey, we had this last week. What should the call have been? And They came up to us and said, we use your guys to help teach us.
Great camera work from our guys.
Well, Jay McGee says, okay, I got a nice run on the last one. Let me try it again.
Yeah, let me get a little bit back. Player down. Watch the initial miss right here. That first tackle right there. Now watch the yards he's able to pick up after that play.
Tay Herlong got twisted up a little bit. He stays out there. Free safety. McGee again, big hole right side. He's inside the 30. Just passes the original line of scrimmage. He'll bring up a 3rd and about 8.
Good job by Westmoore. Big 3rd down here.
Third and 8 from the 30-yard line. Taylor flips it out to Stone Turner. He's got some running room inside the 20. He's going to have enough for the first down as they mark him down right at the 19. He had to get to the 22.
And there it is, getting your players in space again, Zig. Another player down.
Looks like Tay Herlong again.
Take another look, gets it out. Good block. Stone Turner, he can make some plays.
As a senior, Stone Turner, 44 receptions, 553 yards, 10 touchdowns. He's also rushed 16 times for 91 yards. He returns punts. Sometimes he'll return kicks. He moved in here from Bixby a couple of years ago, Rod, and has been a mainstay on this Union offense.
Yes, he has. You always want to have those playmakers out there, and he's definitely one of those.
7:36 to go here in the first. Game's kind of bogged down a little bit here in the second quarter. Union's offense continues to churn. Taylor looking to throw. Nobody open. He's going to scramble right. Stop, cut up field. Still on his feet, twisting around the 25-yard line.
Good job. He usually doesn't throw that football if it's tight coverage. Watch the patience again. Takes his time. Flushed out of that pocket. Steady looking downfield, slips one guy.
Does a nice little pirouette to go out of bounds.
Yeah, he did. Laid down like he was asleep, didn't he? Took a nap.
Gain of 4 on that first down. It's 2nd and 6. This time going to give it off to TPS. Pulling a tackler with him and into the end zone. 15-yard touchdown. No flags on this one for the Red Hawks.
How about TPS? Like a tractor pull out there. They doing they dance. Take a look right here. Look at the blocking and watch the burst. Trying to hold on. He keeps his legs moving and moving and moving. Right into the end zone. TPS delivered.
Litchfield for the PAT.
It's
good.
Good.
Red Hawks 24-0. TPS's second touchdown of the night. Your Ford game of the week.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Discover what inspires people from all walks of life to dedicate themselves to giving back and learn about opportunities to help out in your own community. Watch Doing More Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday only on YourView or stream it online at yourview.com.
Beautiful Union Tunnel Stadium. They renovated this. Man, I think it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years ago they renovated it. Luxurious press box. We got enough room for about 15 people in here.
Yes,
when we used to do games, there was barely enough room for one. And we were cramming 3 of us into a little booth.
Different.
We got some luxury. Very nice. There you see it. Take a look at. There's the middle portion of the press box. You see there's TVs in every booth. There's the Union radio crew right there, the young man in the red standing up, Dave Davies. Works at News on 6.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Man, Dave.
Of course, our friend Leanne Taylor up here helping her husband, Andy Irwin, who does the video production with Union students. And they use this as a training tool to help these kids that maybe want to get into this profession. And we're here to help them out, anything they need, right?
Exactly right. Always great hospitality here.
First down give to Torres, and nowhere for him to go. And they've decided to put in Dominic Berry and leave him in at quarterback here in this second quarter.
Rocky Bright in on that tackle. We talked about him, of course, Dad, outstanding player, but boy, he has a bright young future. Had a huge game against Broken Arrow. He is definitely a talent. He's
number 44, you see the defensive end. Just a sophomore, 6'2", 205. Berry throwing off his back foot. Pass broken up, intended for Tomalik Benson, the guy we highlighted in the open. We really haven't talked about him too much.
Yeah, haven't got to see him. Haven't had time. Look at Rocky Bright coming to your screen right there. Making him get rid of that football. And good defense, of course, by Gaines. You see Rocky Bright. Nice frame. He's going to be a talent and a big recruit, Zig. He's kind of built like me, you know? Muscles.
You mean today or when you were back in high school?
Today.
Okay, yeah.
People at home can't see me.
I'm buying it. I can see you. I'll vouch for you.
Yeah, it's free. You don't got to buy it.
It's now 3rd and 11 from the 19. We still got another half to go, Rod.
Sure
Come on,
do.
save some good stuff for the second half, will you? Berry again throwing deep for Benson, and he makes the catch across midfield.
Big time play right there.
Went up against Dejon Gaines, and he's the one who came down with it.
And that's what you were talking about right here. This pass, throws it up there, and watch him go up, Benson go up and get it, Zig, right there.
Ooh, he might have dropped that one. 39-yard catch. I think he did drop it, but official couldn't see it.
No instant replay. Good job by Benson. There you see him, 31 receptions, 282 yards, averaging about 9 yards per catch.
Well, that just
Touchdown.
got bumped up because that was for 39. And they are in Red Hawk territory. Berry's going to hand it off. Taven Brown lost a couple on that carry.
There goes that man again.
Tucker Cook right there on top of it.
down.
45 tackles.
Been in the backfield a lot too. That's 7.5 tackles for loss, couple of sacks, got an interception on the season. Very disruptive for this Union defense. Barry's pass a little bit high.
All right, Barry's pass falls incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 12 for Westmoore.
Third down, so since he's not playing receiver, they've had to bring in number 43 for Westmoore, Kelby Brewer, to play receiver in his position. A lot of shuffling around. You know, Westmoore has been very successful. They do not have a football state championship. They have 31 titles. One of the 3 Moore schools on the other side of the state.
Nice tackle.
Taken Brown on the carry and taken down by Kane Brackney, the junior.
Watch Kane Brackney come in there. Does a good job of holding on and bringing him down.
They do have 2 baseball state titles. They won it back in 2024, just a year ago. A couple of girls basketball titles and 1 softball title. But you got Westmoore, Moore, and Southmoore, and every year they all play each other in a round robin, and Westmoore has won that Moore Wars, what they like to call it. 10 of the 18 years they've played against each other, but then the last 2 years they hadn't won a game in the series. So they've fallen on a bit of a hard time the last couple of years, but Coach Ramsey, who's a grad of Westmoore, trying to rebuild, help turn this program around. See him there calling his team together after calling the timeout with 4:20 to go here in the first half. Ford halftime show coming your way. Just a few minutes, we will talk to the coaches, Coach Graham and Coach Ramsey. Give some first half highlights, and we're going to talk to Union basketball coach Scott Norris.
Scott Norris, new coach.
He came in a few minutes ago just to let us know he was here, and good to see him back in town. Had a pretty good tenure at Coweta, then went over to Edmond North and won a couple of state championships over there. Just wanted to come back on this side of the state after Rudy Garcia finally retired after 30 years.
30 years.
A few states, 3 state championships.
Yeah, done a tremendous job. And Scott Norris, outstanding coach, of course. Used to winning, and he'll get it going.
It's now 4th and 17, and if you're Westmoore, Rod, why not go for it? Huh? It's week 9. You're trying to win a game. You need to get some points on the board. They have not been shut out this season. Union has not shut out an opponent on the season. Barry going to throw on 4th down. Lobs it down the left sideline and nearly picked off, but good defensive position from the Red Hawks' Oliver Smith.
Good sportsmanship there.
Dueling with Tomalik Benson there. Ace receiver.
Under pressure right there, and trying to figure it out right there. And good coverage. Oliver.
Benson has to quickly sprint back and take his spot at his right corner position. Dylan Taylor on 1st down. Lobs it out to the right side, has Stone Turner as a release.
Yeah, a little safety valve right there, Zig. Want to go down deep. Have that safety release right there. And boy, that's a good safety right there. About Dylan Stone.
I got 5 on that last pitch and catch. Taylor to Stone on the other side. He's got a first down and more. Keeps in bounds. Right down the sideline. He's going to tiptoe into the end zone.
How about the acceleration right there, Zig? I mean, shifting gears and getting out of there. I mean, shows you his speed right there to get away from defenders. Looked like he was bottled up. And then you see the burst that he's able to make to get to the end zone. Again, getting good players in space, right to him, and watch, he's bottled up. Watch this move right here. And watch him turn on the wheels and run away from this guy here who has an angle and able to get to the end zone like a rock. Stone Turner. Like a rock, coach. We ain't talking about Chevy, we talking about Stone Turner. So we're forward.
Turner with the touchdown, his 11th of the year, 46 yards from Dylan Taylor. Antonio Graham gives all fives to his lineman.
All her team, Zig.
He made it, didn't
all her team. He got in. Take another look right here. This move right here. Now watch him get away from that guy right there. That's speed. They have the angle on you. You're able to get away. Yeah, that's all her team, right?
Yes, it is. Solid.
Curls for the girls.
2 plays, 49 yards. Took him just 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 2-0. 20 seconds to get it in the end zone. 31-0 Red Hawks on top.
Her kind of looks like yours, Zig.
Mine was never. I had it long one time, but never that curly.
Never that curly.
My son Zach got the curls. I don't know where he got them from.
Yeah.
Probably mom.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Zig, I always say one of the biggest enjoyments of being able to do these games is to see these young men grow. You know, you sophomore, you're not really maybe playing much. Come back the next year, they're bigger, stronger. And I use Rocky Bright as an example. Saw him play some last year, and then to see how his body has changed, impact he's making, it's always good to see that.
It's been probably 5 years ago. I was working out at a local gym, and Rocky would be over there. About half the time I was there, I'm like, dude, man, you look like you could still play. Yep. He said, I need to bulk up like you. Show me what to do. And he just kind of laughed and walked off and said, you'll be all right.
He didn't tell you to call me?
No. I just kept going on the treadmill. I didn't pump any iron. 3:49 to go in the first. Westmoore trying to get something offensively. And they'd get past midfield on that last series. Emilio Torres with the carry on first down.
This Westmoore team, you just want to keep having positive plays. You want to keep building. And they're still fighting. That's one thing that Coach Ramsey talked about. You know, they're still competing, still playing. Although they're a young team.
Torres again on second down. Taken down to the backfield. Logan Haney comes in, the senior linebacker.
Logan Haney on senior night right here. Watch him come right into your screen. There's Haney right there. Not to be confused with our man J.B. Haney. J.B. Haney, long time on the mic. So J.B.
helped get this whole thing started right here.
Yes, he did.
JB and Don King, who's the longtime voice of Jinx football.
Nice. Keep getting those positive plays. If you're Westmoore, you got to keep building.
Tavion Berry took a shot after he caught this one. Check this out, Rod. Being held up by a defender, and then look out.
That's when you...
Kane Brackney comes in and lays the lumber to him.
And Zig, that's when you really a sitting duck.
Yeah.
You know, right there.
Not much you can do.
Take that hit.
Union calls timeout in hopes of getting some more points on the board before the half. Go ahead and take a look at the standings in the district. The Oklahoma Baptist Home for Children standings. Owasso comfortably in front. They already have wins over Broken Arrow and Union and Edmond Memorial. So Owasso's sitting pretty right now, Rod. They're probably going to win the district. Union needs a win tonight. Then they play Edmond Memorial next week. BA's got Edmond Memorial tomorrow night, so there could be some shuffling there. But Union's lost to Owasso and BA. Unless something weird happens the last couple weeks, they're probably going to finish third.
Yeah, they probably are. But, you know, that lets you know right now, competitive district, especially up there at the top, they're still fighting and playing for something, although we have a couple of games left. Be interesting to see how it mixes up because, again, Union can be a tough matchup come playoff time. Be interesting to see how it all shakes out.
Fourth down and punt situation. Standings brought to you by the Oklahoma Baptist Home for Children. Visit them today at www.obhc.org for more information. And Westmoore now calls a timeout. On the other side, Bixby, the only undefeated team in 6A. 8-0 overall, 5-0 in the district. They're ahead of Jinx, who we saw that game when district play opened. We're 38-35 at the half, and man, Bixby exploded and got 66. You know, people were complaining they're blowing everybody out. Okay, well, they blew out the #2 team in the state too. They beat them by 30.
Yes.
I mean, they're not going to take the foot off the pedal for anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you look and you know, you can kind of look at Westmoore, young team, and I remember talking to Lauren Montgomery and, you know, how it always started. I always like to say when I speak, Zig, to study the beginning. We live in a world now, we don't study beginning. We just see Bixby in state championships. We're talking to Coach Lauren Montgomery and talking about, hey, got here, kids were leaving. It wasn't cool to come to Bixby. And he was like, all my staff stayed and we're able to try to build something. And that's what you kind of see. And it's been very impressive. But anything can happen in the playoffs. Very impressive what's going on in Bixby.
6A2, Stillwater's on top of their division, #1 in the state, and then the other side, Sand Springs, ranked #2 in the state. They are 5-0 in their district. Stone Turner takes the fair catch at the 45. And as we mentioned, they will have a showdown with Sapulpa next Friday night, that Highway 97 rivalry. There's another flag on the play. We'll have it for you right here on Your View. 100th meeting between those two schools, and it's pretty much even. It's like 47 and 46 and 4 or 5 ties.
And those games are always fun, Zig, just because, like you say, no matter who has the better record coming in, you know, they play with a little different chip on their shoulder. The fans get a little more into it. Really fun.
That place will definitely be rocking next Friday night. We look forward to that.
On each team. Dead ball, personal foul, gray. Dead ball, personal foul, white. Who's lost ball, first down.
He gets the award for the deepest voice of any official.
He could take over.
Yeah, the Marlboro man.
He's got that broadcasting voice.
He does. Nobody may not question his call.
So offsetting penalties against each team. I think they gave one to Stone Turner for turnaround and kind of handing the ball to the Westmoore defender.
Yeah.
And then he turned around and did something with the ball back, so the referee said, okay, you both get penalized. First down, reverse. Abington maybe got 5 yards. And surprise, another flag. It's going to be another hold against the Red Hawks.
Hold on the offense. 10 yards from the spot. Remains first down.
Okay, and this is, and I love the officials, and I'm not criticizing them, but you've got a hold 40 yards on the other side of the field, has no bearing on the play, and I get it, you can't do it, but the ball was on the complete opposite side of the field.
Keep it in your pocket.
Yep. So first down and 20 now.
Nice. Oh, couldn't get away with it. Good coverage right there.
Brings up second and long for Union.
Chance Fannis right there. Take another look and watching it closed in right there and able to keep it away from Stone.
I think The Rock would tell you, Rod, I should have caught that ball.
Yeah.
Which he might have, but Fannis was pulling on his arm too, not letting him stretch out completely.
Good job by Fannis.
Taylor again under some heat. Just throws the ball and then he gets taken to the turf.
Take a look at the pursuit right here.
If he fumbled or he was trying to throw, he was trying
to get it away.
to throw it. And he gets taken down. That might be a grounding.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, they're talking. Hey, they've thrown enough. They've thrown almost a dozen flags here in the first half. Why not throw one more?
So be consistent.
Michael Griffin talking to Eddie Morris there on the right. Eddie, a longtime referee in the Tulsa metro area, not only football but for basketball.
Basketball been doing a long time.
Did he call your guy? I bet he called your games in high school.
Yeah.
That's how long you've both been around.
Exactly right. No, hey, the one thing about Eddie, he gonna go by the book now.
Yes, he does. So they just call it an incomplete pass. Zach Simmons, the Red Hawk offensive coordinator, was with Antonio Graham a year ago at Owasso. Man, that offensive was powerful. Owasso had a three-headed monster at tailback. They had quarterback Frankenfield. They had some receivers to throw to. And
they did a tremendous job.
They ran into that Bixby buzzsaw in the state championship. Abington, he's got a first down.
Wheels.
Still going, cutting. And he's down to about the 33-yard line.
Abington carries the ball inside Jaguar territory. With a 33-yard line.
We'll take another look. Just whips that ball over there. I like the whip of his arm. Outstanding speed. That first tackle makes a big difference. I've said it multiple times tonight.
Gain of 30. Each team has one timeout left here in the first half. Taylor's pass to the right, caught by Abington. Clock going to keep rolling. Gain of about 5 on first down.
Going
to give him 4.
For Union.
Jordan Abington, a junior. Just 11 catches on the season coming into tonight's game. Ball across the middle, picked off. And look out, here come the Jaguars. Running the other way, Stacy Brewer. He may get a pick 6. No, he's going to be taken down at the 5-yard line.
Big time play right there. Stacy Brewer. How about that? Staying alert, ready to go. Almost took it to the house, but love the play right there by that young man. The junior, 6 foot, 175 pounds. Got him in position to score. Ball deflected right there, and he's great reflexes. Look at the blockers getting out front, trying to find somebody. An outstanding job by Stacy Brewer. He needs a drink now, Zig. 6 foot, 175 pound junior. This team, we talked about it. Although their record, they're not going to quit. And credit to Coach Ramsey.
First and goal. Keeper that time, and a touchdown for Dominic Berry.
Got to be a flag. Got too excited.
There is a flag.
Spike the ball. Can't spike it.
Westmoore avoids the shutout.
And he has his hands up in the air like, what did I do? You're better off trying to spin it. I guess, I've seen them get away with spinning it, but spiking it, they're usually going to get you.
The touchdown is good. 3-yard touchdown run from Dominic Berry, his 3rd touchdown of the season, first rushing touchdown. Looks like they will assess the penalty on the kickoff.
Penalty will be assessed on the kick.
31 seconds to go in the half. Connor Kirkpatrick going to try the PAT. He puts it through. 31-7. Westmoore on the board thanks to their defense, and that young man right there stepping up, Stacy Brewer, almost got a pick 6 at it, put his team inside the 5-yard line, and then Dominic Berry, who's filling in at quarterback for the injured Duke Birchtold, keeps it and scores.
And that's what you call momentum.
And there's the spike.
Yeah, there's the spike right there. And that's what you call momentum plays. You see Brewer come up with the big play, get some momentum going, the next play able to punch it in. And that's what Coach Ramsey was talking about, trying to have consecutive plays of those momentum plays, and you're able to capitalize on it. Good job by Westmoore.
Been 3 games this year they've scored just 7 points at Southmore. They lost 19-7. Owasso beat them 52-7, and then Edmond Memorial beat them 38-7. On that losing streak of 8 straight in this season, and if you missed it at the open, that David White, their head coach, who was there last year, 1 week before this season started, stepped down, and they handed over the keys to Coach Coleman Ramsey, the team's offensive coordinator. Time, and he took things over.
Yeah.
He said, here we go.
Here we go. Step up and do it.
He said, hey, we're young. We're playing a lot of young guys. Only got 3 senior starters out there on both sides of the ball total, and we're trying to get some work done and make these kids better. Short kick taken at about the 35-yard line. Ian Castellanos will have 25 seconds as he gets close to midfield, so they've kind of put themselves in a position to get some more points before the half with a 24-point lead. Out there. Westmoore calls timeout. No players out there. Can't play with that many.
No, that ain't gonna get it.
So they burned their last timeout here in the first half. Got a little bit of a late start as it was senior night here at Union. Rod was slapping high five with all the seniors out, the senior football players before the game.
You talk about this, and you've been through this also. You got senior night, kids walk out there last, kind of like you're graduating, and one thing they don't realize, the parents graduate too.
Yeah.
Because you realize a lot of work for the kids practicing and all that, but also for the parents picking up, dropping off, practice, all those different kind of things. So
for years.
Yeah, for years. And so kudos to those parents and every parent out there that have kids involved in extracurricular activities, because it is a lot of time and a lot of effort.
But all worth it at the end of the day.
Yes, it is. One day those kids will realize how much we love them.
Yes. One day.
Yeah, probably when they have their own.
Yep. First down handoff to Tay Perry. He's breaking tackles, and he's got a Red Hawk first down.
TPS running hard. Take another look at him. Boy, he gets fast in a hurry, Zig. He's running through those tacklers. And you can even look at him and look at his body. When we first started playing, when we were calling the game, you can tell how he's bulked up and so strong. He's able to run through those tackles and make those kind of moves right there.
He did it again. Inside the 30.
Always falling forward.
He calls a timeout.
First down. Sponsored by OK.
9 seconds to go in the half. Here would be about a 44-yard field goal. Might be a little far out of Litchfield's range. They're going to try it anyway, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Nine seconds to go in the half. Litchfield's long on the year was earlier in the game where he hit one from 32, and that would have probably been good from about 44. Here, this one will be almost 45. Snap and hold, and it's going to be just a little bit short to the right. They forgot to start the clock because only 2.5 seconds went off the clock, Rod. Will you go down there and let them know they need to run the clock when the ball's snapped?
You know I will.
Okay. You go talk to them at the half.
Yeah, I'll talk to them.
Speaking of halftime, we got a special guest coming up. New head boys basketball coach here for Union.
Yeah, Scott Norris comes in with a lot of experience and getting back on this side of the state. Of course, is Echo Weeda, Division I coach. Boys with some good players. Not just because they came and trained at PWP.
It
wasn't
have anything to do with it, was it?
Yeah. All around great family, and was excited about being here at Union.
Should be the last play of the half. Barry's going to throw it high, arching pass deep, and well out of bounds, and the clock hits 000. We are at the break. 31-7. Red Hawks on this senior night, comfortably in front. Jags will trot to their locker room. Hope to get a word from Union coach Antonio Graham.
Yes, sir.
Good first half by your team. Pretty solid.
Yes, sir, man. It was a good half. We executed. Don't like the interception that we threw towards the end of the half, but other than that, we playing very well.
You know, Coach, playing well right now. You know, you have a lead, pretty comfortable. What is your biggest message you give your team at the half?
Just go finish, man, and don't do anything crazy, man. We got a lot to play for ahead, and you want to be smart right now and and get out healthy. That's the biggest thing with me.
Coach, see you in that custom Union jacket right there, looking pretty clean.
I appreciate that.
I see you.
Yes, sir.
All right, Antonio looking solid. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Antonio Graham, head coach here at Union in his first season. We are at halftime. They are celebrating senior night. It is your Ford game of the week.
Are you constantly getting up at night because you have to go? Is your bladder controlling your life? Now, gain control of your life with Better Bladder, a natural herbal alternative to prescription medicine.
I used to have to go to the bathroom every 20 minutes. With a degree of urgency, I no longer feel. I now can go 3, 4, and I have gone 5 hours without stopping to use the restroom.
Having had the experience as a doctor using Better Bladder with patients, I can really recommend it with confidence.
A full 2-month supply of Better Bladder is only $39.95 per month, but it won't cost you that today because you can experience Better Bladder free for 30 days. You also get a free 30-day supply of TheraBotanics Perfect Omega. Just one Perfect Omega has the power of 3 ordinary fish oil supplements. Plus, get a free copy of Doctor's Secrets to a Better Bladder. A $60 total value, free. Call the number on your screen now and take back control with Better Bladder.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
We used to pay full price at the dentist. Boy, was that dumb. We just saved $705.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. We'll send your card and complete details at no cost and no obligation today. Unlike other dental plans, there's no activation fee with Carefree Dental, so call now to get your card at no cost today. Call during this TV offer and we'll also include free vision benefits and free prescription drug benefits too. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental. Call now.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free. Call 1-800-997-8844.
We're back. It is halftime at Union Tuttle Stadium. It is the Ford Halftime Show. Halftime sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. 31-7 our score. Union on top of Westmoore, week 9 of high school football in district play. Mike Ziegenhorn. We're joined by Scott Norris, the new head basketball coach here at Union, Rod Thompson, and Scott, man, it's great to see you. We haven't seen you in a few years, and welcome back to this side of the state.
It has been a while. I'm really good to see you, and I'm glad Rod called me, 30 minutes ago to ask me to come up here. But no, it's great to be here, and just, how blessed are we to be at a place like Union and work for the people that I'm getting to work for, and it's just an unbelievable opportunity, so very fortunate.
Scott, you've had a lot of success, coaching on many different levels, taking different programs and making them good. What is your main key that when you get to a new program, what are some of the things you really focus on right away?
I thought you were going to talk about the player that got away when I used to recruit at OBU and wouldn't come to Shawnee. That's who I thought you were going to talk about. I thought
let them know I can shoot it back in the day.
You talking about Rod?
Yeah, definitely. No, coming in, you're coming into a program now. It's different here. Rudy, been here 30 years and had unbelievable success, 23 state tournaments. The foundation of winning is here. But again, I'm me. I'm not coming in to be like Rudy or, worry about changing everything either. I'm just coming in and going to be me and bring the consistency. I think that's, what we've preached to our guys since last April when I got the job. Hey, we need to be consistent every day with our effort and our intensity, and sometimes we forget about that and we need some reminders. But no, it's, being Union and the winning attitude that's already built in here in every sport, it's a much easier, role to step into instead of a, like a complete rebuild somewhere. I mean, crap, they played for a state championship last year. So, it's exciting, but, it is different. And, I think the main focus for me is just that consistency every day with our guys.
A longtime head coach at Coweta, very much a lot of success there. Went to the other side of the state, went to Edmond North, won back-to-back state championships. So obviously, as Rod mentioned, your pedigree is there, and it is a different atmosphere, and you've got a whole new crew of players that you're having to train.
Yeah, we've got quite a few different ones. Five players that weren't here. Last spring. So kind of integrating them into Union and getting them used to, new people, a new school, a new schedule. But you know how kids are nowadays. They all know each other. They all feel like they're friends through social media and everything. So that part's been pretty easy. But had a great foundation with Miles Flemings. I mean, unbelievable player to be able to build around. And, I love having a true post player. To me, he's the biggest mismatch in the state with his size and what he can do. So just putting those pieces around him, and Jackson Boyd and Jackson McIntyre that were here have been great. Really been enthused and been good leaders and good senior leadership. So we're excited about the season. I know this time of the year it's long. You've practiced for a month, and we're ready to start scrimmaging and seeing somebody different.
Two questions. Scott, you're one of the few guys that had the experience of, coaching at a D2 level, coaching at Division I level, high school. What do you like most about coaching high school as opposed? Because I'm sure you've had opportunities, but continue to coach at this high school level.
Well, I mean, originally got back into high school to coach my own kids, and just fell in love with it. And really, coaching high school is, when I was in 8th grade is what I decided I wanted to be. And I never thought I'd be in a college, but, was fortunate to go that path. But being in high school, being around kids that are, 14 to 18 years old, they're finding themselves, their personalities growing. It's really fun to watch how they change. And I told my wife, Wendy, last night that, one thing that I like that I do is I let kids be themselves. I've got kids now that, are dancing while we're, some of them are doing a drill, and I got some that are dancing over here, and, I let them be them, but still be disciplined enough when we're playing and bring that intensity. So I don't want to constrict anybody to not be who they are, and it's fun seeing that from this age group, and then getting to see them once they go into college or their career, and seeing them grow as a family and fathers. That's really been exciting for me, to see with a lot of the kids that I had at Coweta that are, grown men now.
And I know it's early, you're just transitioning here, but just talk about Union and working for Emily, Joe Redmond, and others who, just like you, had experience in coaching. How has that transition been, although it's early?
Well, it's been perfect. From the first interview, being with Emily and Joe is just unbelievable. I knew this was where I needed to be. The focus of winning, wanting to give you the resources and everything that you need to help you, not only win, but build great young men. And, I told Wendy too the other day, it is just a hair intimidating when we're in the UMAC practicing, and I see up there, I can kind of see the shine off of Coach Redmond's head as he's watching. But I love it. I love that he's involved and is in there practicing. I love that part of it, and I love having him as a a mentor that's I grew up loving Rand Chappell and watching him play at Missouri State, and Coach Redmond worked for Coach Chappell. So we have a lot of the same kind of background. So it's great, and everybody here is so supportive. Dr. Federline's been amazing, and it's been good for Wendy to be back, and hear people come up to her saying that they saw her play in high school and how awesome she was at basketball and softball. So it's been really fun to be here, and it's just a real exciting atmosphere for us.
Yeah, you have great wife, 3 great kids. Talk about your family. I know you're a grandfather now, too. I'm also a grandfather. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, we're getting old. No, but my
Rod
son
calls that wisdom, that gray on it.
I guess so. I guess so. No, Zach is here in Broken Arrow. He's a pastor with Life Church in the Broken Arrow campus and has 2 little boys that are, 2.5 and in 9 months, and just. They were here Monday night for our tip-off event and on the floor with me, and that's cool. It's really exciting and just such a fun time for us, and we'll get to see him go trick-or-treating tomorrow night, so it's exciting. Caleb, my middle son's in Denver, Colorado, and lived out of a van for a year, just kind of a free spirit, and he settled in Colorado, and then Braden is in Oklahoma City. Just 3 tremendous young men, and extremely proud of them and the people they have become, the men they've become, and watching Zach be a father has been, just awesome. And, Wendy and I are extremely blessed. It's been a great ride, and we look forward to many more grandkids and many more experiences with them.
Well, it's great. It's good to see you, and glad things are going well, and hope for a good season for you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right. Yep, Scott Norris, the head basketball coach here at Union. We are at halftime. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week on Your View.
Shopping pictures.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family. For less than $1 a day, we can help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-590-7212 to get started today. That's 800-590-7212. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Discover what inspires people from all walks of life to dedicate themselves to giving back and learn about opportunities to help out in your own community. Watch Doing More Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday only on YourView, or stream it online at yourview.com.
Ford halftime show at Union Tuttle Stadium Thursday night. High school football, Red Hawks on top of Westmoore. 31-7 our halftime score. Red Hawks have dominated this one from the get-go, Rod Thompson.
Yeah, and there's TPS, always delivering, getting along that outside. Watch him push his Spockner in the back right there to get into the end zone.
First touch of the game.
Yeah, you know it right here. And then coming back. Right here, plenty of time. And you know who he found right there. That's Mr. McGee, making the miss, getting to the end zone. The running backs getting into the end zone early. Boom, gonna punch that one in. Outstanding job. And Eddie and TPS, he wasn't done. The tractor pull is going on right there. Kid like I used to watch at the Expo Center when I was a young boy from Beggs. And how about Mr. Stone right here, like a rock. Look at him making guys miss. Now watch him turn on the wheels right here, run away from guys and get into the end zone. He's He's also part of our all-hair team. But hey, not too fast, coming right back. And you got to love this right there, Mr. Berry, getting into the end zone. Union has the lead at the half, 31-7.
Ford Game of the Week on your view. Our Ford halftime show will continue after this.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
We used to pay full price at the dentist. Boy, was that dumb. We just saved $705.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. We'll send your card and complete details at no cost and no obligation today. Unlike other dental plans, there's no activation fee with Carefree Dental, so call now to get your card at no cost today. Call during this TV offer and we'll also include free vision benefits and free prescription drug benefits too. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental. Call now.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free. Call 1-800-997-8844.
Back at the Ford halftime show, Rod. Let's take a look at these first half stats.
Yeah, you look at the stats right there, Zig. When you look at those stats, rushing yards for Union, 128. Only one for the Jaguars. Passing yards, 201 to 50. First downs, 11. Turnovers, 1 of 1. But the one thing you look at that Union is not happy with, 9 penalties for 90 yards, something they need to get better at. You know, only 2 of 25, and Union on top right now at the half, 31-7.
They're winning the stats, they're winning the scoreboard. We'll be back.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I can immediately see the shades getting brighter and brighter, or whiter and whiter.
Order Power Swabs and receive up to 50% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free quick stick pen with your order. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
Shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day. We could help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-590-7212 to get started today. That's 800-590-7212. Select Quote. We shop, you save.
We're back, 31-7, our halftime score. A couple minutes away from starting the second half and the kickoff, and we're now joined by Coleman Ramsey, the head coach of the Westmoore Jaguars. Coach, talked to you a little bit before the game, and you said, hey, my team does not quit. They play hard, and they certainly did a lot of that in the first half, didn't they?
Yes, sir. I mean, that's just kind of who they are. You know, and that's the big challenge for them this half right here. If we can forget about the score and just keep playing. And we talked a lot about just being a competitor in there just now. So I'm excited for them to face a challenge right here.
Coach, you also talked about putting plays together, and then you have Stacy Brewer come up with that interception, almost getting to the end zone. Then the very next play, you guys are able to punch it in. Barry's able to punch it in. I know you were excited about that and putting those plays together.
Yeah, I mean, for us to take the next step, those guys have got to be able to string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plays together. And it was an exciting thing to see Stacy come up with a big play right there, kind of get stuck trying to cut back, and then, you know, our offense went out there and Kyler/Dominic Barry did a great job getting in the end zone. So that was an exciting moment for us for sure to capitalize.
Right. Coach, appreciate your time and keep working them.
Thank you, guys.
Good job, Coach.
Appreciate it. Coleman Ramsey, the first-year head coach for the Westmoore Jaguars. They're down 31-7 here at the break, still looking for their first win of the year. Union trying to improve to 4-5 and 4-2 in district play and remain in third place in the district. Right now they are in third, but they are tied with Edmond Memorial, who they will play to end the season. Edmond Memorial will face BA tomorrow night, who Union lost to last week. It's kind of a round robin with some of these teams here in the last 2 or 3 weeks of the year, Rod.
Yeah, definitely is. And both teams, well, all teams trying to tune up. You heard Coach Graham talk about now's an important time to stay injury-free, you know, because you never know what can happen. That's why those other guys have to be locked in and tuned in, just like Coach is right there. He's getting them fired up because you never know what can happen. The playoffs are right around the corner, and plus Zig is hot chocolate weather.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, I was hoping you'd bring some.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what happened. Usually we get some up here. We got to talk to Dylan. Who we need to talk to?
Maybe somebody.
Yeah, we'll talk to somebody.
Get somebody down the hall to bring us some hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
We got a big press box up here. They got fed us before the game. We had chili dogs tonight.
Man, started my diet on Monday.
But which Monday? The next one?
Yeah.
It's always the next Monday. You're going to start something.
Always the next one.
Well, Union won the opening toss. They deferred. They kicked off, so that means they will get the ball to start half number 2. See if they can add to their 24-point lead. Redhawks special teams coordinated by a longtime Union coach here, John Davis.
He's been here for a long time.
He's been here for a long
time.
Well liked and respected. Good friends with our buddy Brian Thompson, who's the head football coach over at Holland Hall. I didn't see our buddy Dan Newman before the game tonight, though, did you? Our longtime athletic director here.
Man.
He's down on the sidelines right now, trying to keep warm. Stone Turner takes it at the 15, and he wrestles away, and then the flag comes flying in.
I didn't think that one. I mean, we have to watch the replay on that one. Stone definitely didn't react like it was a offense. minutes. I'm sure we'll get a replay here. Take another look. Not sure we'll
I don't care if the score's 31-7 or 10-7. That's, you just kind of say, don't do it again.
Yeah.
But hey,
cut it out.
Who are we?
The announcers.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. That's why we're up here. Right?
We don't have stripes and a yellow flag in our pocket.
That's right.
I mean, I get it. You got to control things. You don't want it to get too testy out there. So give Union a free 15 up to the 39. Hand off to TPS. Almost a replay of this first play of the first half that he touched the football and rumbled 41 yards for a score. He has a nice pickup and goes into Westmoore territory.
Yeah, he hits a hole so hard, Zig. Look at the blocking up front. Great job, number 50. Nice piece of tackling right there by Tatum Brown.
Manny Gonzalez, number 50, the Union offensive lineman, the only senior on that UO line. See if they keep it on the ground here in the second half, and they do. Play number 2, TPS with a side step, cuts it up. He's down the sidelines. To the 20, he loses the ball. Not sure if it went out of bounds. I know the defender got a hold of the ball out of bounds. It looks like it might remain with Union. The ball may have hit the turf out of bounds, Rod. And that's where they are. They're going to mark it back to about the 18-yard line. Take another look.
Very fortunate right there. Goes to jump over and loses that
Lost the ball.
Great camera work, guys. And let's see. Oh,
boy, that should be
Westmoore.
Westmoore football.
Westmoore football right there. Great camera work, guys.
Tony down on the sideline with the shot. Thompson with the catch.
Tackling by Benson.
Antonio Shanks came in late. Put a hand in his face. Said, I'm right here waiting for you on the next one. Instead, they go to TPS, spins off 2 tacklers, and sidesteps into the end zone for another Red Hawk touchdown.
How about TPS right there? Strong running, spinning on him, put him in the spin cycle. Take another look, guys. Looks like nothing is there. Running between the tackles, watching the spin, just legs, feet are steady moving forward. Outstanding piece of running by TPS. He always delivers.
9-yard touchdown run. It's Union back up by 30. Litchfield will come on to try the PATs. Perfect on PATs tonight. Makes it perfect again. 38-7. Red Hawks on top. Comfortably in front in the third quarter. First drive of the second half. TPS, third touchdown of the night.
Are you or someone you love struggling with an addiction to drugs or alcohol and want to be set free from the chains of addiction? Then call Addiction Helpline America right now to get the help you need. From drug and alcohol addiction to dual diagnosis treatment, we provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. With one call, you can be on the phone with addiction specialists across the country who will guide you on the next steps to find the freedom and healing you desperately need. Call Addiction Helpline America at the number below. We provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. One phone call today can change your life forever. Don't wait another minute for that right moment to be set free. Take that bold step and call Addiction Helpline America at the number below or visit www.addictionhelplineamerica.com.
Tay Perry, Rod, tonight. 136 yards, 3 touchdowns, averaging 15 yards a carry.
How about that? I mean, he knows senior night. Your view is in the building, and he's trying to gear up for playoffs.
Redhawks trying to finish 3rd. They can host at least a first-round playoff game. That kick was returned by Malik Benson. Lost a shoe, puts his tire back on. TPS trying to be our Brooks Clinic player of the game. The night he's having tonight, he's working his way steadily toward that, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
And you're right. I mean, I remember it seems like last season, but it's been 2 years ago. He had a couple of breakout games when we were here, or we saw him during the season, and we thought, man, he's going to be good.
That's how he got the name TPS. Huh?
That's right. Dominic Berry on first down. Hadn't even snapped the ball yet. And the whistle blows. And they send Tucker Cook to the sideline. Second time that's been called tonight. I'm not sure what. Berry's going to keep on first down, and he's rolling forward. Finally goes down, but a nice gain on first down for him. They only had 1 yard rushing at the half, Rod. Here we go.
And good job of blocking by running back Diaz right there, and he's able to try to keep going before a host of Union players.
Silas Cozart, the first man to grab his jersey and hold him up. He got 6 after all that work. Berry, normally a starting wide receiver, a sophomore. Came in when Duke Berchtold was injured midway through that second quarter. This time they're going to give it off to Emilio Torres. He's got a first down across the 30.
Piece of tackle right there, number 3.
Torres comes up hobbled.
Look at him running right there. Behind right there.
First and 10 for Westmoore. Time to hand off to Taven Brown. He cuts it back inside. Picked up 4.
Good piece of running. Westmoore trying to establish that running game. Good job to the offensive line. Notice they've been coming to that left side.
Tucker Cook made the tackle for the Redhawks. Cook, a 6'2", 205-pound senior, Rod. We talked about him. I mean, a 3-year player here at Union. Just tough as nails. Here comes Union on the blitz. Pass underthrown. No flags intended for Malik Benson.
They're trying to find Malik.
He's just so explosive, Rod, and started last year as a freshman. Voted all-district cornerback as a freshman. He's played receiver quite a bit this year. 31 catches, 282 yards, 2 TDs, just a sophomore. The sky's the limit for him.
Yes, they keep all of these young kids at Westmoore. They have something to build on. And how about the big fella with the tackle, the big man?
Terrence Evans.
Terrence Evans. That big fella, 6'3", 355. And watch that push. I mean, just gets right around. Able to make that tackle. The big fella.
Rated the #1 defensive lineman in the state in the class of 2028.
You see why. What is he on, Zig?
All hair team right there.
All hair team,
Yeah.
T. Getting it in.
Punt's going to take a bounce at about the 35 and then check up. They'll use it out a couple of yards and they're going to mark it at the 37. Zach Simmons, the offensive coordinator, see what he's going to dial up here on the Red Hawks' second series in the second half with a 31-point lead. Taylor's going to keep, nope, it's Mormon that's come in the second half. He gets wrapped up immediately. Another game going on tonight at 6A1. UConn leads Santa Fe 15-7. Broken Arrow plays Edmond Memorial tonight. Edmond North takes on Moore. Norman North visits Owasso. Bixby will host Deer Creek, and Jinx goes to Enid. Mustang will play at Norman tomorrow night as week number 9 of the high school season. The calendar turns to November. They give it to LJ McGee on Saturday. Don't forget daylight saving time, Ron. You get an extra hour of sleep this weekend.
Get an extra hour to push back.
That mean the fish will be biting later?
Yeah, they're going to be biting later. It's a blizzard outside. Fish still biting.
There you go, yeah. Don't forget fall back this weekend. Then, of course, the final week of high school next Friday night. You want to join us for that Highway 97 rivalry. McGee bounces across the 50, stays on his feet. He went down, but the ball was down. He was down. Marker down at about the 43.
So elusive.
McGee on the night is 31 yards on 6 carries. He's a good 1-2 punch to go along with Tay Perry.
Yes, he is.
McGee, 5'11", 190 senior. Again, they give it to him. It's run, run, run. He's got a first down again and more down to the 30.
And how about that first initial move that he made right there, Zig? Right there in the hole. Little juke right there and create some space. As soon as he gets it right here, watch that move right here. And able to pick up some yards. Tremendous job.
McGee again. Rolling forward.
Ball once again handoff to LJ McGee. Here's 7 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 3 for Union. Luke Williams will stop.
Another 7. That should put him over 50 on the night. 51. Union backs close to the 200-yard mark combined on the night.
Fastball's incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Malik Benson
For Union.
took a dive for it as the pass was a little bit short. I thought he caught it and he hopped up and threw the ball because he knew he didn't catch it.
Boy,
It bounced.
He tried to go get it.
It bounced.
That's that
He knew it.
closing speed that we talk about.
He's 5'9", 170 pounds. Rod Sophomore is watching him warm up on the field, and he definitely does stand out. That's the other players out there.
Nice
McGee
tackle.
taken down.
Ball is handed off to LJ McGee. Here's 2 on the play. Brings up
Antonio Shanks is there.
Antonio Shanks, 6 foot, 115 pounds, one of the long seniors on this team, but nice piece of tackling by that young man.
The 3 senior starters with a lot of playing time on this defense. Stone Turner going to keep. He's got a first down, still going across the 15.
Good job of holding on to that football that time. Trying to rip it away. You know what's coming. Gets that direct snap. You see him being strong with the football right there.
We got a number of all hair guys. Look at, you can see McGee's hair sticking out of his helmet too, didn't you, on that last one?
I'm just mad me and you are not on the team anymore, dude.
There's McGee inside the 5. Maybe just a little bit short of the first down. Union to run some more clock off here in this third quarter.
You said it, that 1-2 punch with McGee and TPS. The offensive line has done an outstanding job tonight.
Sponsored by OK Auto Direct.
Skylar Moorman, the senior. His chance on this senior night. And we're going to have I didn't see a flag. There is one.
Up in the neutral zone.
So one of the outside receivers. Still first and goal for the Red Hawks. They move back 5 to the 8. They just give somebody to get an 8-yard touchdown instead of a 3-yard touchdown, right?
Add it up.
Add some more yards to your total or give the defense an opportunity to slow them down. Westmoore brings 6. Moorman's going to scramble right. Touchdown, Red Hawks.
How about Moorman right there? Showing you the wheels, getting around the corner and getting to the end zone. Nice piece of running by that young man. Oh, look, just going to fake right here, rolled out. Getting to the outside, makes one miss, and gets to the end zone.
Litchfield hits the post. Skylar Moorman, his first touchdown of the night on the ground. Capping off a 10-play, 63-yard drive.
New to Medicare? Recently moved or losing coverage? Then let us help break it down for you. First up, we have Medicare Part A. Consider your hospital insurance as your safety net, covering inpatient hospital stays, skilled nursing facilities, hospice care, and some home health care. It's the help for your peace of mind, ensuring that you get the care you may need when you need it. Now let's talk about Medicare Part B, your medical insurance. This is your key to most preventative services, outpatient care and doctor visits, from flu shots to screenings. Part B, you're at the forefront of proactive health care. If you enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan, the plan may provide all of your Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B coverage, and it is designed with you in mind, providing a wide array of coverage options for personalized care. Review your Medicare coverage options, ensuring it aligns with your evolving healthcare needs, from flu shots to screenings.
Call 800-761-4190. 800-761-4190.
Some of the Union fans having a good time on this Thursday night. Out here at the Union Tuttle Stadium. Good halftime show. Enjoyed our conversation with the new basketball coach of the Red Hawks team, Scott Norris. Replaced Rudy Garcia. And you think, man, Rudy was here for 30 years.
Come on.
Hired back in 1995 by Benny Dixon, the athletic director at that time, and took them to 3 state championships. The only 3 basketball titles that they have in school history for the boys. And he said, I've had enough.
Yeah, I've done a tremendous job, and that team this year that he had wasn't expected to, make any run, and did a great job. And Tristan Driver played extremely well. He's got Miles, Big Miles.
Tom Malik Benson wrapped up just shy of the 20. Scott Norris is a great coach. I mean, they do have, he's got pretty much a new team.
Yeah.
That you get a couple of kids that moved in, and
they'll definitely get the best out of them. And as he said, anytime you got a big guy like Miles Fleming that can play, shoot a little bit, he's headed to Drake.
Bulldogs. Missouri Valley Conference. You know that conference, don't you?
I know about it. The Valley.
Yeah, you played in the Valley and the WAC, didn't you?
Valley and the WAC.
Right out of the gate, false start on Westmoore. I think I saw you playing some slot machines out in Vegas that night here. Was that you?
You never seen me do that. I don't like to give away my money.
It was early in the morning, though.
Yeah, it was.
Nobody else was there.
Yeah.
Nice. First down, nice spin move. Taven Berry still on his feet. Across midfield and finally taken down out of bounds, and
47
goes right into the Red Hawk bench.
Man, knocked him out of his shoes down there. Another look, and this is a great piece of running right here. Taven Brown, look at him bouncing outside, turning on the wheels, and boy, the hit at the end. Takes out a Union bystander over there.
Scoots 40 yards and gets into Red Hawk territory.
600, 200-pound junior. You notice a lot of the names we're saying, Zig, will be back next year. In today's climate, hopefully Coach Ramsey can keep them there. How about that move right there?
Malik Benson still moving. Inside the 10, lowers his shoulder down to the 5.
And how about that move right there? Getting your good players in space with some blocking. Boy, that first initial move right here, Zig. Take another look. Right there, makes a miss. Turning on the wheels. Putting them up and setting them down.
Give him 43. He lost the shoe again.
Yeah, came smooth out of it.
Blew a tire.
Good drive.
Give it off to Brown, who pulls a couple of defenders forward with him.
And a good job by Brown, because he was bottled up. Didn't look like he was going to get anything, but he's a big, strong back at 200. Watch him bottled up here, change directions, falling forward, bringing some guys. Be interesting to see what this team looks like next year, Zeke.
Berry's pass intercepted. Probably should have thrown that away, Rod, or tried to run it in, and a pickoff for the Red Hawk defense. Caden Simmons.
Caden Simmons right there, and boy, just kind of throws it up right there, and not enough on it. Right to him to stop the drive, and that's what Coach Ramsey talked about. Time play by Simmons. went senior on senior night.
Senior night.
Got him a pick. Caden Simmons.
Not part of the all-hair team because we could not see his hair.
Couldn't see his hair, Coach.
He might be, but we didn't get a look at it.
Maybe he had made it. Running back in.
Ball is handed off to Jack Wood. Unit 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6 for Union.
Great team right there. Jack Wood. Wood into the game now. 5'4", 150-pound senior. 5 pounds. To cheat him on his 5 pounds.
Mormon in at quarterback. He's going to keep.
There's that man again.
May have lost the football. No, they're going to call it down.
In a 2-point play. Brings up 3rd and 4 for Union.
So look at that one again. Take another look. I thought that was a good hit right there.
Hard to tell if he still had the ball in his hand, but I don't know if the knee was down.
Yeah,
I think it looked like his forearm was down on the ground. Tom Malik Benson is going to have to come out.
See if his knee was down here. Good camera work, guys.
Yeah, his forearm was down. That caused the ball to pop out. So good call by the officials. We'll say it when they make a good call.
Yeah.
They do a good job.
No doubt.
Looks like Benson's headed to the sidelines.
Yeah, I think he put his head right on that football.
Mormon's going to keep again.
Goal is capped by Skylar Mormon. Mormon steps up the ball at the 36-yard line. That'll be a
first down.
Sponsored by OK.
I'm showing you he's a very capable runner at that quarterback position. In today's time, at every level, a lot of successful teams have a quarterback that can run that football.
Got some wheels. He can throw, right? I mentioned earlier he threw for 3,000 plus yards at Collinsville in his career. This time he's going to keep it again. Still on his feet, piling forward. That work, and he got about 7 or 8 yards. But remember, we did the game when he was a sophomore up in Coweta.
Yes.
They rallied late in that one to win by a field goal late in the game to advance to the next round in the playoffs.
See a couple of astronauts right there. Look at it.
They are ready for Halloween. That'll be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And speaking of Coweta, they're 8-0 on the season going into tomorrow night's game. They turned things around. I think they only won 2 games a year ago. Tim Harper's done a great job.
And that's the 3rd quarter.
That's it. 3 quarters in the books. Only 12 minutes left in their home season for the Red Hawks, and they're comfortably in front.
I'm shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day. We could help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-590-7212 to get started today. That's 800-590-7212. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Discover what inspires people from all walks of life to dedicate themselves to giving back and learn about opportunities to help out in your own community. Watch Doing More Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday only on YourView or stream it online at yourview.com.
44-7 our score. Always appreciate the cheerleaders. They work as hard as the football players.
Yes,
right?
they do. A lot of time, a lot of practice. Again, those parents work extremely hard too.
He's got it on a second. About 4. Off to Jack Wood.
Ball is handed off. Jack Wood.
He's going to be just a little bit short of the first down. Great coach giving some of these other kids, Rod, especially on senior night, opportunities to get out and play, and especially here at home in the final home game of the regular season. Union should, if they finish third in the district, they will get a first round home playoff game, and that pass tipped away. Great defense by the Jags.
Yeah, there's that man again, David Brown.
Been all over on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Another one of those two-way players that goes at outside linebacker, also backup tailback. Red Hawks will have to punt. Son Turner also the punter. Can't tell if that's... It's not him out punting on this one. Spiraling kicks, takes a Red Hawk bounce.
Nice punt.
All the way down to the 6-yard line.
Reading one right there, Dallas Maxey. Done a good job of getting downfield.
He had a pick 6 earlier in the year, wasn't that at the Mid-First Bank Backyard Bowl, wasn't it?
Bowl.
Yeah.
27 with a nice punt.
Braden Drupal.
Right there.
Union back out on defense. Westmoore lining up for O. Quick pass to Benson. Gets it at the 5. Gets by 3 tacklers. Still on his feet. He's got some blocking and a little bit of room. Finally bounced out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Zig, you see why he was highlighted getting out of the game. Look, on the left side, 1 miss, 2 miss, almost misses the ball. Now watch him bounce outside, follow his blockers, and make something out of nothing. He'll be an outstanding player, Westmoore.
Ran almost 60 yards. Picked up about 30 on that play. Handoff goes to Emilio Torres.
Job by Tavon Hankins, excuse me. A linebacker, 5'8", 200, sophomore.
Gain of 3 on the last play. Pass lobbed and just out of the reach of Benson that time. Dominic Berry. just joined us, Barry, not the starting quarterback, he's the starting wide receiver, but he had to come in for Duke Berchtold, who was injured midway through the first half. He's doing a pretty good job for not being the primary quarterback, Rod.
Here he is.
Had a nice touchdown run. Third and 7. He's going to keep it and try and get outside. Breaking tackles and
get it.
See where they spot it. It's going to be close to a first down.
You should have a first.
And they do give it to him. Nice run by Dominic Berry.
Good blocking. Good job of keeping his momentum and falling forward.
Caden Simmons made the tackle. He had his first interception of the year on the last series. Berry again throwing deep. And flags come flying in.
Yep, you see a lot of pass interferences when you see an underthrown ball. Receiver tries to make an adjustment. Defensive back. Very White with the call. Take another look right there. Very White. Gotta be the deepest voice of an official we've ever done, Zig.
Oh, love it. Oh. First down handoff goes to Brown, and he runs into a brick wall for the Red Hawks.
How about that collision?
Take
a look at Coleman Ramsey and got a great attitude, Rod. I said, man, it's got to be tough being 08. You got thrust into a position. Final week of fall practice, heading into week 0, and you're the new head coach. He said, hey, it kind of is what it is. We take the reins and run with it.
No doubt about it.
Good pass to Benson. See what he's going to do. He lunges forward to try and get a first down, but he's going to be a little shy.
2 on play brings up 3rd and 4 for Westmoore.
You know, you talk about Westmoore being able to keep these kids around. Do they, and I'm trying to remember, but do the Moore schools have the same open transfer policy that they have at Edmond and they have at Putnam City, where they just can kind of let them go wherever they want? Berry on the keeper.
Ball is caught by Dominic Berry. Good play. Brings up 4th and 1 for Westmoore.
Be a 4th and 1 for Westmoore. Brown has got the first down.
Brown, a strong runner, Zig. That offensive line is settling in for Westmoore, doing a good job, and Brown is doing a good piece of running. Hard to bring down, 200 pounds. Took a tough hit. 6 foot, 200.
Remember earlier I was telling you, Coweta was undefeated heading into tonight. They're hosting Booker T, and they're losing in the 4th quarter. Hornets on top 32-20.
Hornets, hey, Goodman.
Berry throws it downfield and tapped away at about the 5-yard line.
We had him. Pass would have been a little more on the inside right here. You see him inside, had to go back to the outside to try to get that football. Throw that more towards the middle of the end zone. Could have been a touchdown.
And up front, going to call offside, or rather motion penalty against Westmoore.
Throws the ball back with the 34-yard line. It's 2nd and 15 for Westmoore.
Nice paint job on the chest of that young Red Hawk fan. Barry's pass is tipped across the middle of the field as Union brought the blitz from the outside.
Number 37, Marcus McNeil. Good coverage by Rocky Bright. You can see, watch McNeil get up and knock it down, but Bright was step for step right there with the receiver.
Kind of surprised he's still out there. They got a lot of their second string guys out there, Rod, on this series. Have most of the second half. Barry again throwing deep and picked off. Looks like it's Maxey. He's taken down. Got a pick as that ball was just lobbed up there.
Yeah, how about Maxey coming up with that pick six. The interception. Take another look. A lot of pressure coming, throws it up, underthrown. Watch him make the adjustment right there and come away with the interception.
Union will be back on offense when we come back. 6:13 to go in this one from Tuttle.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Discover what inspires people from all walks of life to dedicate themselves to giving back and learn about opportunities to help out in your own community. Watch Doing More Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday only on YourView, or stream it online at yourview.com.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
America's Black Forum. Check your local listings for air dates and times.
Oh, it's fall in Oklahoma, and it's a cool October night. Second to last day of the month, almost over with, in fact. Not the month, well, the month and the day, because tomorrow's Halloween. It's dropped down to 49 degrees, Rod. Better turn that electric blanket on, have Goldie get it ready for you when you get home.
Gotta have it ready.
Jack Wood going to run on first down. What a great night for football. No wind, perfect temperatures. I think tomorrow night's supposed to be just as nice for Halloween. 65 the high tomorrow. And remember my man Travis saying a couple days ago, should not be any wind for those trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, there you go.
Wood again on second down. Lowers his head and gets the first.
Strong running right there by Jack Wood.
First down. Sponsored by OK Runners Correct. I Williamson and Jay Rahimi stop for Westmoore.
Wood again, this time taken down in the backfield, maybe a loss of 1 or back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be a 2nd and 10.
Good energy and tackling right there. Number 22, Woodley Johnson. 5'8", 165-pound junior.
Also spent some time in the backfield for the Westmoore offense. On the depth chart at number 2. Norman. What a catch across midfield.
Big time catch right there. Dewberry. Good grab right there and keeping his foot in bounds.
Again, handoff to Wood, and white jerseys right in front of him.
Yeah, big number 77, Sidney Langston, 6'5", 300. A big fella. One of the long seniors on this team.
Motion handoff that time.
Ball is handed off to Jordan Abington.
They give it off to Jordan Abington.
Available play brings up 3rd and 2 for Union.
Blocking. Another strong
runner. Jarrell Manuel Jr. on stop for Westmoore.
Junior.
Yeah, 3rd and short for the Red Hawks.
Oh,
Jack Wood taken down in the backfield. He didn't even have the ball. Yeah. Mormon keeps it. He's going to be shy of the 1st down. Needed to get to the 40. He's at about the 40.5-yard line. Now they're going to mark him at the 41. First down here for the Red Hawks will pretty much end it. Mormon, keeper, he's got the 1st, still on his feet. Tumbles down to the 30-yard line.
Hemi right here. Hemi able to hold on. Union to take their time. It's coming.
Pass it outside to Abington.
Pass complete to Jordan Abington. Abington steps for bounds with the 13-yard line.
Looking to get Abington in space over here. Got some blocking, gets past that first tackler.
Williamson stop for Westmoore.
Off to Wood again, and he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
There's a big fella again, big 77, Sidney Langston.
Should have to snap the ball one more time, Rod, and put it in the books.
Pass is complete to Jackson McCurry. McCurry goes back to the 1 yard line. I'll get it out for Union. First down. Sponsored by OK Auto Direct.
Jack Wood, you see, he wanted to run that ball.
He wants a touchdown, doesn't he?
It looked like they're going to give him a chance.
Handed off to him and
not going to get in.
Stopped at the 1 yard line. That'll do it, and Union wraps it up at home. 44-7 the final score as they beat Westmoore and improve to 4-2 in district play, 4-5 overall. 1 game left at Edmond Memorial next week. 44-7 our final score. Coming up, Ford post game right here on Your View.
Hola a todos, tenemos profesionales legales listos para responder sus preguntas. Si ha resultado lesionado en un accidente que no fue su culpa, llámenos ahora mismo para hablar con un representante, obtener respuestas a sus preguntas y conocer cuánto vale su caso. Soy Victoria García y estoy con el portavoz y personalidad de la televisión, Milo Sánchez. Milo, dile a todos los que nos miran en casa quién debería llamar en este momento.
Bueno, Victoria, es como lo has dicho, cualquier persona que haya resultado herida en un accidente que no fue su culpa puede llamar ahora mismo. Le ofreceremos una consulta gratuita y le informaremos cuánto vale su caso.
Gracias, Milo. Entonces, ¿qué tipo de llamadas está recibiendo nuestro equipo hoy?
Bueno, Victoria, estamos recibiendo llamadas de todo tipo de accidente, pero lo más común es los accidentes automovilísticos. Por lo tanto, si usted ha sido lesionado en un accidente, llame ahora, le diremos cuánto vale su caso.
Gracias, Milo. Llame ahora.
In times of economic uncertainty and chaos, your money means nothing. You may not even be able to get it from your bank or ATM. And the money you do have in the stock market will go down and down and down. It's happened during every economic cycle, and it will happen again. What you can bank on is gold and silver. Gold and silver have been a reliable and trusted form of currency for thousands of years. Gold and silver have never been worth zero, and typically gold holds its value and sometimes grows during economic turmoil. Call the Gold Hotline now and learn how to protect your money and your assets with gold and silver. And learn how to set up a new IRA or roll over your current one into a gold-backed IRA. Protect your money from the next market crash with gold and silver. Call now for your free gold guide.
Listen, shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family. For less than $1 a day, we can help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-590-7212 to get started today. That's 800-590-7212. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Game time on Your View, sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. The Brooks Clinic. Brooks Clinic offers walk-in appointments with no out-of-pocket cost. Their multi-specialty doctors are the Oklahoma City auto injury experts. Give them a call today at 405-943-0303. And by Ortho Central. Don't let an injury make you miss a single play. Call the experts at Ortho Central today. Back at Union Tuttle, Mike Ziegenhorn, Rod Thompson, and our Brooks Clinic player of the game, TPS, Tay Perry. Congratulations. Big night for you, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Nice running. You had 3 touchdowns. You had over 136 yards on the ground. You had 136 yards on the ground. Talk about getting a performance like that on senior night.
Senior night, you always got to go all out on senior night. Last home game, you never know.
When you talk about you guys and how you're playing right now, what are some things you guys look to improve on as you got one more game and then get ready for the playoffs?
Definitely got to get the little stuff out the way, the penalties and all that. We just keep pushing forward, keep practicing hard, and we'll be good.
How far do you think this team can go in the playoffs once you guys get there in a couple of weeks?
Oh, we can definitely go pretty far. Might, go win it all. Never know.
All right. Tay Perry, appreciate your time tonight.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
All right. Congratulations. Good game. He's our Brooks Clinic player of the game. Brought to you by the Brooks Clinic. They offer walk-in appointments with no out-of-pocket cost. They're multi-specialty doctors. They are in Oklahoma City, and they are the auto injury experts. 44-7, our final score tonight. Union with the win over Westmoore. Rod Thompson, and he's done a great job the last couple of weeks.
Oh, man, has really turned up. And, his running, he's been around a long time. You can tell how much stronger he's gotten, and it's been a big difference, for this team.
And our Cox Mobile smart call of the game. 3rd and 19 for Union, and this ball smartly passed from Dylan Taylor to Jordan Avington.
Yeah, you talk about Avington right there. That was a big-time play on 3rd down. Avington does the rest. And a huge play, well-placed ball. Check down. Found your safety valve, and watch you make that guy miss right here. Turn on the wheels and deliver the hit to get that first down.
Smart play by Dylan Taylor. That was your smart call of the game, courtesy of Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile. Learn more at cox.com/mobile. And our Oklahoma Operation Lifesaver play of the game comes from The Rock.
You know what it is right here. Mr. Stone. Getting it done right here, and watch him make a guy miss. Now turn on the wheels right here. Mr. Stone getting to the end zone. He does this a lot. How about this right here? Right here, the move. Now he shifts gears, gets to the end zone, and gets it done. Big time play by Mr. Stone.
Brought to you by Oklahoma Operation Lifesaver. Together we can save lives at railroad crossings and on train tracks at oli.org. We'll take a break, come back and wrap this up from Union Tuttle Stadium. Red Hawks victorious 44-7.
There's some shopping pictures.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family. For less than $1 a day, we can help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-590-7212 to get started today. That's 800-590-7212. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Discover what inspires people from all walks of life to dedicate themselves to giving back and learn about opportunities to help out in your own community. Watch Doing More Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday only on YourView, or stream it online at yourview.com.
Take a dash of regular guy.
I'm torn.
And a tablespoon of creativity.
It will make you a star in your home with your friends and family.
Add a splash of effort and a lot of fun.
I love tailgate day. Yeah, look how beautiful that is.
And you have a recipe for inspiring meals.
You can pull off things that are pretty good by cheating a little bit. So good, so good. Sam the Cooking Guy. We're here for you, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta watch.
Sam the Cooking Guy, only on YourView.
Union wins it tonight, 44-7. Their fourth win of the year, fourth win in district play, now 4-2. Antonio Graham, the head coach of the Red Hawk, joins us. Coach, great win for your team tonight. Still a lot of things to work on as you head toward Week 10, but nice to get a victory on senior night, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Anytime you can get a W, man, it don't matter if it's ugly or whatever the case, a W is always good for me.
You know, Coach, when you talk about the seniors being your first year, just talk about these seniors buying in to what you bring your first year. I know you're extremely proud of the seniors this year.
The biggest thing is just kind of embracing everything, the culture and what I believe in, and kind of keeping that old school Union tradition all about, you know. And so, you know, it's been a week by week, a day by day thing, and they're doing a great job of continuing to go with the process.
Coach, just 1 week left in the regular season for you guys. You got Edmond Memorial, and then everything pretty much starts over. Everybody's slate wiped clean, so you got an opportunity to make some things happen, don't you?
Yes, sir. I told our guys, man, everything that, you know, you get a great opportunity to kind of get your get back. And so you trying to want to take it one game at a time, 1 week at a time, and don't look anything ahead, and we take it from there. You want to get in, get high, and win the next one.
All right, well, appreciate your time. I know we've done a couple of your games this year. You guys have definitely improved, and good luck as you head on through the rest of the season.
And thank you guys. Appreciate what you guys do for high school football.
All right, thanks
Good
a lot,
job,
Antonio
Coach.
Graham.
Thank you,
His
guys.
first year here with the Union Red Hawks. Rod, some final thoughts as you look at the stats.
Yeah, look at those stats. Rushing yards, 379. Passing yards, 249 for Union. You know, the turnovers, Jaguars had 3. The penalties, of course, Union want to shore those up. 11 for 110 yards. You look at Taylor today at that quarterback position, 11 to 16, 210 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT, and TPS. Perry Spade, 9 rushes, 136 yards. Union gets it done, 44-7.
Next week, the 100th edition of the Highway 97 rivalry between Sapulpa and Sand Springs. Will it be for a district championship? We'll know by next Friday night. For Rod Thompson and the rest of our YourView crew, I'm Mike Ziegenhorn. So long from Union Tuttle Stadium. Red Hawks win it 44-7, your final. Taylor to Stone on the other side.
If you're living with diabetes and using insulin, you know the pain of pricking your fingers over and over again. By wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce the pain of pricking your fingers right away. If you use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. So call the US Med Diabetic Health Hotline today and learn about the latest CGM technology. Not only can a CGM immediately reduce pain, it's accurate, easy to use, and helps you make better diabetes treatment decisions. And if you have Medicare or private insurance, you can see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost. We'll also provide free shipping of your new CGM, and we'll bill your insurance company for you. If you use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. So call the US Med Diabetic Health Hotline to see if you qualify for a CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Brought to you by Rise. Invest in the future of window automation today.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeannie Weldon and this is Liftoff. Every episode, we sit down with experts who are bringing fresh ideas that change the way we live, work, and grow. Today, we're talking about keeping customers at the heart of marketing, disrupting communications, elevating beauty education, discovering world-class wines, and even viral minnows. Yep, fish. So let's jump right in. Our first expert is Lee Roth from The Actionists. He's a marketing leader passionate about making sure brands never lose sight of the fundamentals, even as new technologies like AI and shiny new tools emerge. Lee's built a career advising companies on keeping the customer at the center, protecting marketing strategy from distractions, and focusing on what really drives results. Lee, welcome to Liftoff.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Okay, Lee, we've talked about this many times. How do you keep brands focused on keeping the customer at the center of their strategy, especially as AI is taking over everything that every marketer is talking about?
Yeah, listen, I think technologies that are coming out now are really good at painting a macro picture of what's going on in the world quickly. So I can go on to ChatGPT or insert your AI platform of choice and get a really good snapshot. But it's at a macro level. For you to really understand, it goes back to being old school and talking to consumers. I think, but even technology aside, Jeannie, where I see companies always going wrong is when they focus on their own business problem and not connecting it to a consumer problem. So if you don't have your consumer at the center, you will automatically fail. Right? If you're so focused on growing revenue or doing X, Y, or Z without having that consumer at the heart and center, you will fail. So it's got to be key to everything that you do.
Marketing has always wrestled with the shiny object syndrome. What's the biggest distraction you see pulling teams away from doing real work that marketers need to do to protect brands and build businesses today?
Well, I do think there's so many technologies that are shiny objects, and it does pull you away. I do believe, and I'll steal this from an old CMO of mine, Allison Lewis, who was the CMO of Coke at the time. She had this saying that the 70-20-10 rule, 70 tried and true, 20% of things that are kind of making their way out there, emerging technologies, and 10% of things that have never been done. It's important for marketers to experiment with shiny objects, but it's got to be a small percentage. It should not consume you. Like if you remember the digital art NFT market where every marketing plan had this, it made no sense. It goes back to what problems are you trying to solve? And do those technologies help you solve those problems? And if you want to go experiment with 10% of your budget, go do that. You should. But don't get distracted because that's how you ultimately get failed marketing plans.
And with so many teams under pressure to deliver quick wins, tell us a little bit about how you protect marketing fundamentals in a culture that rewards speed over strategy.
As marketers, we intuitively want to think strategically. We want to think about the long term. We want to build the brand the right way. But we're always hit by this fire drill or that revenue need. We believe that if you build your long-term plan successfully, you could almost predict where your short-term fire drills are, right? They're most of them, 80, 90% are predictable. So if you're building out your long-term plan, think about what those things are and think about your responses to those things in a way that still builds to your longer-term plan that's focused on the consumer. It's just being proactive. It's about getting ahead of it, and don't let those fire drills really become fires.
Still struggling with old, clunky window shades? It's time for an upgrade. Rise Smart Shade automates the shades you already have and is the easiest way to control your light and privacy. Install and set up in just a few minutes, and control them with your phone, your voice, or set schedules. Easy, smart, and effortless. Sunshine your way with Rise.
Do you have a yo-yo smile? Sometimes yellow, sometimes white. It's a constant battle between everyday stains and whitening treatments. Until now, get Smile Actives, the daily teeth whitening breakthrough that gives you a more youthful smile and helps you keep it.
If you could use something so easy like Smile Actives to take yellow teeth to white teeth, why wouldn't you?
Just add Smile Actives to your favorite toothpaste and watch the magic happen. Our patented Polyclean microfoam lifts away deep stains for a dramatically younger and whiter smile.
You have a choice. You can have those yellow teeth and just be old Nana or Pop-Pop. I love my white teeth.
Clinically shown to brighten your teeth 5 shades whiter in just 7 days, Smile Actives lifts away even the toughest stains from coffee, wine, and food. Get Smile Actives for just $24.95 and we'll double your order. Free. Smile Actives is guaranteed to work. Whiten your teeth or get your money back. No questions asked. Scan the code, go to smileactives.com or call to get your beautiful whiter smile now.
Back in my day, if you wanted money, you mowed lawns, shoveled snow, or sold lemonade for 5 cents a cup. Now, kids just scroll on their phones, and the money shows up. So I let the kids make their money, while I invest in the company behind it. Easier on the back and the knees.
Mode Earn Phone, turning people's phones into income streams. Earn your bonus at modeipo.com, just 50 cents per share.
Next up is Jonah Fink, president of Net2Phone. Jonah has been with the company since its inception, helping shape strategy and investment while building one of the industry's most active partner programs. Known for his vision to disrupt communications, Jonah combines business savvy with a personal, enthusiastic approach to customers, partners, and employees worldwide. Welcome to Lift Off, Jonah.
Thank you. Good morning, Gina, and thank you for having me.
All right, Jonah, tell us all about Net2Phone. What does it do and how has it evolved over the years?
I've been with the company, as you introed, now for 25 years, really since the inception. The parent company is IDT. And today, IDT is not only a giant in communications, they're a giant in many other emerging industries. And I started day one, Jeannie, with Net2Phone. And we were truly at the time, this goes back to 1999, 1998, the voice over IP pioneer, if you will, the founders behind voice over IP. I had the pleasure of, standing by and shadowing our chairman, Howard Jonas, really making the first voice over IP, voice over the internet phone call ever. And to where we are today, just to push the fast forward button, Net2Phone being the pioneer of voice over the internet to today, Net2Phone really being a market leader in global communication solutions over the cloud.